I think today we're going to make the barn and the tavern. I might have the barn over here and the tavern over there. And then at some point I might make some other little houses around the place. Also, just going to check on these apple trees. Yeah, got some apple trees growing out the front. So my sister and I played for a little bit and we went through and got a couple of biomes. We've got the lava biome, we've got a merchant, we've got a desert biome as well. That's a little bit bigger than our first desert biome here. It's sort of out this way and it's a lot bigger, thankfully. So hopefully we can get some more thorium. I did also get a little bit more thorium while we were there in this one. So now I've got a full thorium set and a little bit spare. So I want to use this red brick because I think it looks nice. I think we need to bring it out further. Okay, I've tilled the ground just because when it untills itself, it stays as dirt. So that's why we've done that. I need to get some more red sandstone. Okay, so we've built a little barn and we've got a chicken coop next to it. As you can see, I've also planted some trees around us just to make the place look a little nicer and calming. Got a few palm trees in the middle. At the moment I'm trying to get a few more sunflowers planted just so that we can use them for spices. I'll quickly go into the barn. So we've got a couple of rabbits and a horse. Now our cows got away. We've got some baby cows wandering around here and they sort of stay in the same area. However, our big cow, I think I accidentally hit him and he ran away, which was sad, but that's okay. Regarding our farm here, we've got a ton more eternal seeds. So we did the carrots, they're full. Wheat, lettuce, corn, we already had them. We've done the turnips, we've done the cabbage, we've done pumpkins and the aubergine. We've done the tomatoes, chili, and the cotton is up to here. And the rice is up to here. And then I haven't gotten any eternal stuff for the onions and potatoes. because we haven't got the next upgrade in the Forgotten Temple. So we need to get the upgrade from the Forgotten Temple. I also don't know where to get these ones from. Next, let's try and make the tavern. So I think this layout is okay. Hopefully it's good enough for what we need. I'm thinking of having a little cellar down here as well. I think we need this to be a little bit bigger. Something I'm really excited about for the computing space is the new MacBook Neo. I think that's going to be really good for competition and everything like that. Like, it's now finally in the range of like cheaper laptops for like students and just general, like, not power users for computers, because the Air was still like a very powerful machine, and able to do a lot, and the Neo is to a degree as well, but like with the Neo now, people who used to get Chromebooks or cheap Windows laptops can now look at getting something like that for themselves, like a Neo, and it's like the only computer in its price range that has a full aluminum body, which is nice. A little bit downed that it doesn't have a backlight on the keyboard, but that's fine, you got to cut costs somewhere. So I think this is looking a little bit better for the size. Now I've got to figure out what I want to do for the top of it, because I know I want cobblestone down here, but I need to find some way of doing windows and the top half similar to what I've done here, but I want to do different colours, so I need to figure out what colours I want to do. That's looking a bit better. Definitely don't want the black wood because that's just way too dark. I changed out the cobblestone for some basalt cobble because I think it fits the colour of it a little bit better. It is looking quite a bit dark, but gonna see how that goes. Okay, so what I'm thinking for the tavern is we'll have an outdoor area here. Inside we'll have a few tables and chairs. We'll have our kitchen and like where you get drinks from over here, so there'll be like a table coming across and like your chef's table here, some barrels, and yeah, so when you're getting food you sit down here or outside, and then we'll have some stairs going up, and I reckon the first floor, so we've got ground floor, first floor, will be like places to sleep for the night. So we'll have a nice big one here, which will be like the main room or the big room with the window there. Then we'll have a couple over to the side, and we'll maybe have a corner room and that sort of thing. There may not be many rooms, but I reckon we'll be able to make it work. I'll just do a quick count of how tall it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sweet, so that should be plenty room. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll then have our next level here. Unless we have it, we could have it here, starting there, and then we'll have a little bit more space because of the headroom. So we might do some slabs on the top half of the block, and then we can have some rooms above. Okay, the roof is done at least. I think that looks good with the bright roof. The others I've got like, well, for my house I've got lighter materials for the side than like a darker roof. But there's this one I've got darker materials for the sides and then a lighter roof. So kind of opposites, which I think works well. Now for the windows. Yeah, that looks alright. Now, let's see, have we got anything? Yeah, okay. So we've got stairs upside down over here. I think we should probably do the same on this one. Okay, the windows are going to break on us, but that's fine. That's looking a little bit better. Bit more texture to it. I think next I want to work on the outside here. But I wonder if I can actually get something that looks nice. Doesn't look the best, but it'll do. Okay, so I've done a little bit more on the tavern. I've got our outside space with some tables and chairs, some food on the tables. If we go inside, we've got some tables with chairs as well with some food on them. Did the floor, got a little spot here for the person to see if you've got a reservation and seat you. Got our little kitchen here. Got the chef's stove and a couple of props. Upstairs we've got the bedrooms. So we've got two small ones and the bigger one. Something I'd like to do at some point is make a small little garden out here with some crops, just to make it look like that they're using a smaller garden for their food, for in here. And maybe some, if I can, wild berry bush tree things, so as if they're making like a mead or something like that. I do still have to do the cellar, so I haven't done the cellar yet. I'd like to do that at some point soon, maybe not next episode. I'm a little bit burnt out from building. Let's make a backpack just to get through a goal. So we've got medium leather. I have some of that here, so we can create a backpack. Then in the next episode I'd like to upgrade it if I can. I'll need to get some more of these, which can be a little difficult. Heavy leather isn't too bad. But let's use the backpack. I'm not too sure how to actually... Oh, there we go, backpack. So we've got some extra slots there. In the next episode, I'd like to try and upgrade the backpack. I'll also be upgrading my workbenches as far as I can. So blacksmith's anvil, I'll have to see if I can get essence of ice and essence of the void. Armorer's workbench, I have no idea where to get void heart. I can get more sturdy chitin. I'll need to find some shadow weave scraps as well. What else can I upgrade? The workbench, I need some more heavy leather, shadow weave scraps. For the farmer's workbench, need a lot of petals and some greater essence of life. I'm not too sure I need to upgrade this just yet. And can you upgrade the chef's table? No. I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button and tell me in the comments why. Sorry it was a short one today. Stay tuned for our next episode. Bye.